EmParallax here, and I'm so hyped to be back on Idle Heroes on my main server 3 account and looking to come back in with a splash, getting my first class gear. So here we go. How is everyone doing? I missed you guys so much. It was a whirlwind of the past 2 weeks basically, with moving, trying to deal with internet, which has been a nightmare. I finally got my cable 1 installed. That is a whole story in itself. It took them a week from the time I called to get me scheduled. Then the day I took off work to have them come in, they called the wrong number. I spent like 2 or 3 hours on the phone trying to see if they can get in that same day. They couldn't. I thought I was gonna have to take another day off later in the week, but luckily I was able to get them to come in the next day. My fiance had off work, so we were able to get cable 1 taken care of. The new house, we are pretty much set. Other than a few things we're trying to find a place for. 5 minutes from work, so I'm enjoying the extra sleep and extra free time. Once I get everything situated, then I'll be good to go and have even more free time. So I'm glad to be back, and this month has been intense for the Idle Heroes events. So we've had the monthly events going on, plus each weekly event. So now we're gonna test my luck with some of the heroic summons, and then hopefully, as you already got alluded to, we're gonna get my first class gear set. I'm super pumped. I'm hoping that next week or tomorrow they'll do a heroic miracle event so I can go through and clear out most of my bags. As you can see, we're getting Valentino, we got Sleepless, so we're getting some good 5-star heroes, and a Valkyrie. So coming back in with some awesome luck. I have still working on building up my server 3 squad. We got quite a few E3 heroes. We have my Demon Hunter, we have Queen, we got Vesa just recently, she's not E3. So I got E3 Bloodblade, and I have a good bit of warriors also that I can eventually 10-star. So lots going on, trying to get you guys caught up, and I'm just gonna go through everything. We're gonna show all of my summons, and after I get you guys caught up on some of the weekly event content, then we are going to dive back into guides. I know I've been saying it, but being honest, my guides are getting outdated, and it's time for me to revamp them for everyone just getting into Idle Heroes, revamp tier lists, revamp all my guides. Basically, I'm gonna go through and do a version 2. So I think I'm gonna start fresh, create a new tier list, maybe not have as much info. I know all that info is probably nice, but it gets extremely difficult to manage, and I don't keep up with it because every week I'm having to look at changes and all that. So I'm gonna try to go for a more streamlined tier list ranking system and all that. We'll have to see how you guys like it. Then I'm gonna be moving into profit altars, which one's the best or good in certain situations. So a lot is coming up. Hopefully this weekend, if I don't work, which it probably, knowing my luck, we will work the one weekend that I'm scheduled, so to work Saturday if we have to. So hopefully Saturday I do not have to go to work, because depending on what the event is, I might take my fiance is working most of the day. I might try some streaming, so be on the lookout. Today or tomorrow tomorrow or the next day, I should know if we are working that day. So, and if not, in one of my follow-up videos, I will go through some of the details for the stream. If you guys are interested, I'm not sure. It'll be my first time. I've always wanted to try and never really had the time. So I'm gonna just give it a shot. If you guys love it, if I'm good at it, then we'll keep working. If not, and we want to focus more on making guide videos and all that, we'll do that. We might use the stream as just some special tips. But as you can see, I'm still going through, as I do all my heroic 10 summons, I'm just going through making some 5-star fodder. Thankfully, they have that monthly event going on where I can get tons of I can make 5 and 6-star food whenever I want. And still get some pretty good rewards. So I'm really looking to kind of get caught up. As you can see, I'm 214. I'm like 300,000 XP away from getting 215. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to get to 215, get to that next stage, beat that stage boss, so I could start getting some rewards. As you can see, I'm kind of close to getting I wanted to see if I can make a full kit of gear. So I'm gonna go through. It's been a while since I cleaned this out. As you can see, I have plenty of money. However, when I've been making so much food and 10-star heroes and E1, E2, E3, I've actually got pretty low on hero promotion stones. So I usually don't do it, but when they come up in the Aspen dungeon, I've been purchasing all of the hero promotion stone packets for gold when they do pop up. So I can't remember exactly the numbers or how much it cost, but I've been going through that because gold is not the issue right now. So going through just forging as much gear as I can, just trying to get a little bit cleaned up. Usually when I'm going through my dailies, I don't leave the weapons tab, because I usually always have at least 3 items that I can make. So as you can see, we are going to go and pick my class gear. So as you guys know, my squad is mostly rangers and assassins. So that is really the real decision for me, whether I'm gonna go with ranger or assassin. And like I alluded to, as you'll see in a second, I was deciding between Demon Hunter and Queen. I'm going to throw the gear on Demon Hunter first. So if you didn't get that, I'm going to go with the Ranger set. And I'm extremely pumped. I literally have just enough gems. I'm going to have 1 gem left over after. But now we got my first class gear set. Epic hype. I'm so pumped to finally get... I've gotten a few of the max tier gear sets, and now I actually have one of the highest tier for Ranger. I'm going to throw that crit artifact back on, and now we have a pretty much maxed out Demon Hunter. And hopefully I'll be able to get another set to get Queen up there. I might switch the gear to Queen. We'll see who it benefits the most. So we'll do a little bit of testing. I might put it on Queen just because she's my tank kind of right now. So she counters a lot more. So is it better to throw that damage? And right there, that little blip was me taking a screenshot for the thumbnail. So just so you know what was going on. I'm real pumped. This is kind of my squad. We got E3. And then a lot of other heroes as well. So I have a pretty good backup line in the works. I have a few copies of Asmodal. I'm kind of pumped. I think I can already 10-star or get close to 10-star in Corpse Demon. Almost got that Sigmund 10-star. So we're getting... Yes, 10-star. And here I'm debating... I'm kind of looking through, is it worth getting the mid-autumn token and I'm thinking definitely on this account. One, just because I have like no gems. It's a pretty solid deal for 50 bucks. So I think we're just gonna put a little bit back into the game that I love and that I've been not able to make videos on for, it felt like an eternity, but it was really only like a week or something, 6 days, I don't know, maybe it's a little more. Felt like a lot longer than it was. So basically, I broke down and I bought the Mid-Autumn token. Also, that put me up into VIP 7. So I've been, for a little over a year and a half, putting money into it every once in a while, and I'm finally at VIP 7. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and there'll be more to come.